A very good evening. Welcome to Prime TV News on Durutu Full Moon Poya Day with me, Iftiar Abdul Qadir. Your headlines first. Information on Shani is submitted to courts through a motion. A committee is to be appointed to sort out salary anomalies in universities. Russian and Chinese foreign ministers are due in the island next week. Necessary funds to be obtained to install equipment received for the Malambe Industrial Technology Institute. And on News Overseas, US officials claim that the Ukraine airliner has been accidentally downed by Iran. Today is Durutu Full Moon Poya Day. It is very significant in Buddhist history. This Poya Day is a great religious and historical day, especially for Sri Lankans, because it marks the Buddha's first visit to Sri Lanka on the 9th month after attaining enlightenment. It was on a day like today the Buddha arrived in Sri Lanka at Mahiyangana to calm the Yaksha tribe. Several important events, including handing of handful of hair to God Sumana Saman, who attained Sovan by listening to Dhamma preached by the Buddha, took place today. The Buddhist history has recorded that it was on a Durutu full moon Poya day that the Buddha pacified the three Jatila brothers and King Bimbisara offered Veluvanarama to the Buddha. The Savanak Ras program, telecast by ITN on every full moon Poya day, was aired from the Kamburupitiya, Horapavita Sri Vijayasundararama Vihara. Many pincomers, including the offering of alms, silk campaigns and meditation were telecast, centering this vihara from the morning under the guidance of the chief incumbent of the vihara, the Venerable Dorowe Jnanaratana Thera. Many devotees, including State Minister Lakshman Yapa Abewardena, joined in these pincomers. The Shasanaloka program, organized by the Lakhanda Radio, was aired from the Kamburupitiya, Horapavita Sri Vijayasundarama Vihara. A pincomer to present Dhamma books to Samanera Buddhist monks, and a pincomer to extend support to the parents who offered their children to the Shasana were also held. The final Perehara festival of the annual Durutu Maha Perehara of the historic Kalaniya Rajamaha Vihara was held last night. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa participated as the chief guest. The Perehara commenced parading the streets after President Gotabaya Rajapaksa placed the relics casket on the Mangala Taska. The Perehara was organized under the guidance of the chief incumbent of the Kalaniya Rajamaha Vihara, the Venerable Kollupitiye Mahinda Sangarakita Thera. Many parliamentarians, including Minister Chamal Rajapaksa and opposition leader Sajith Premadasa, participated in the occasion. A massive crowd gathered on either side of the Perehara route to view the Perehara, which added color with the participation of elephants and dancing troops. On to a headline-making story. The Colombo Crimes Division has made submissions before the Kangodavila magistrate through a motion regarding former CID director Shani Abesekara. Controversial telephone conversations with former State Minister Ranjan Ramanayaka had with Shani Abesekara came to light recently. Shani Abesekara has been charged with a number of criminal offences. The allegations mounted against him include discussing ongoing CID investigations with third parties, disclosing confidential information, and defaming the Sri Lanka police. As per the situation, the National Police Commission suspended Shani Abesekara from service. The Nugegoda Magistrates Court had banned him from travelling abroad. Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa says that a committee will be appointed to address salary anomalies in the university system. The Prime Minister made this statement during a discussion with university trade unions. The discussion was held at Temple Trees. Discussions were held regarding salary anomalies pertaining to the academic and non-academic staff of the universities. The Prime Minister said that a comprehensive study on salary anomalies in the university system would be conducted and solutions found. The Prime Minister instructed the Secretary to the Ministry of Finance to study the salary anomalies and recommend a proper mechanism. It was decided to appoint a committee to get recommendations. Several ministers and officials participated in the discussion. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa handed over the Sri Sannaspatra and the Vijinipata to the Venerable Ilukpitiye Panyalokatera, who has been appointed as the Chief Sanganayaka of the Northwestern Province. The Chief Sanganayaka Thera stated that the Mahasangha are disturbed by certain statements made by previous government ministers. The Prime Minister said the era that caused injustice to the Buddha Shasana was over. The Prime Minister also said that the Mahasangha are serving the country rather than the politicians. Minister Bandula Gunawardena was present on the occasion. Foreign ministers of Russia and China are scheduled to arrive in Sri Lanka next week. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs said that Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov and Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi are scheduled to arrive in Sri Lanka. Noteworthy is that Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov beginning his diplomatic career in Sri Lanka. He is one of the most renowned diplomats in the world at present. Sergei Lavrov previously served as a consultant to the Russian Embassy of Sri Lanka and is fluent in the Sinhala language. Meanwhile, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi is due to arrive in Sri Lanka next week. The Russian and Chinese foreign ministers will be meeting their Sri Lankan counterpart and some other political figures during their visit. U.S. Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for South and Central Asian Affairs, Alice Wells, is slated to arrive in Sri Lanka on a two-day official visit on the 13th of this month. She will be meeting with senior government officials and civil society activists. State Minister C.B. Ratnayaka has said that a plan is being prepared to eliminate the irregularities in the online train ticketing system. The minister said so while participating in an inspection of the Ratmalana Railway Mechanical Engineer's office in Ratmalana. The minister inspected the renovation of the railway carriages and the work of the office. State Minister C.B. Ratnayaka said the railways will take all possible measures to provide an efficient service. Minister Dinesh Gunawardena participated in several rounds of discussions on further strengthening Indo-Sri Lanka relations. Minister Dinesh Gunawardena, who is on a tour of India, had discussions with Foreign Minister S. Jayashankar and Foreign Secretary Vijay Gokule. The Ministry of External Affairs stated that discussions were also held with Indian Minister of Skills Development and Entrepreneurship, Dr. Mahendranath Pandey, and State Minister for Labour and Employment, Santosh Kumar. Minister Douglas Devananda has made arrangements to provide financial assistance to 4 fishing societies in the Modere area in Colombo, which faced obstructions to fishing activities along with the Port City project. The minister made arrangements to provide a sum of 7 million rupees, giving each fishing society 1.7 million rupees. Earlier, 150 million rupees was handed over as assistance for fishing societies in the Nigambu area. These funds were granted after State Minister Susil Premjayanta apprised Douglas Devananda of the situation. The minister called on the societies to grant this money at a concessionary interest rate for the fisher families to engage in self-employment to upgrade their living standards. You're watching Prime TV News, and still on the local scene, Minister Bandula Gunawardena states that a cabinet paper will be submitted to obtain the necessary funds to install the equipment received for the Malambe Industrial Technology Institute. The Malambe Industrial Technology Institute has received a large stock of equipment from the government of China. However, these have not been utilized due to lack of funds to install them. The relevant Chinese company has requested Minister Bandula Gunawardena to intervene. Accordingly, the minister made an inspection tour of the Malambe Industrial Technology Institute. Minister Bandula Gunawardena said that the Malambe Industrial Technology Institute had rendered an exceptional service in exchanging technological knowledge. The minister mentioned that the Chinese donation in biosystems technology has not yet been fully utilized, as the previous government had failed to allocate funds to install the equipment. The Chinese company had met the education minister to discuss the issue. The minister added that Malambe Industrial Technology Institute will be transformed into a national hub of technological education. The Criminal Investigation Department has informed the court that Rifkan Badiuddin, the brother of former Minister Rishat Badiuddin, is avoiding the police in connection with the sale of 280 acres of land in Talai Mannar on forged deeds. The CID told the Colombo Chief Magistrate that they had gone to his house several times to arrest Rifkan Badiuddin. However, the CID said that only his parents and wife were present and that Rifkan had gone to Colombo for business. The CID said that even by now, the suspect's mobile phone had been disconnected. The magistrate stated that this fraud was very serious. The magistrate further ordered that the suspect be arrested immediately. The investigations are being carried out on a complaint lodged by Abdul Qasim Salabi, a resident of Colombo 10, against Rifkan Badiuddin for selling a land at Vettittarau in Upputtarau in Talai Mannar through a forged deed. The complaint states that he had bought two 40-acre plots at 24 million rupees. But when they went there, Rifkan had threatened that they have no ownership of the land. He is accused of selling 280 acres in this manner, preparing forged deeds. New officers appointed to several government institutions have commenced their duties. Attorney at Law Nishantha Sadabarana has been appointed as the new chairman of the Ceylon Salt Corporation of Hambantota. The chairman also planted a mango sapling in the premises of the Saltern. Professor Gamini Adhikari, appointed as the new Director General of the Central Cultural Fund, assumed duties at the head office of the Cultural Fund. A group including parliamentarian T.B. Ekanayaka and chairman of the Independent Television Network, Sudat Rohana, were present. Uday Chandrakumara has been appointed as the new chairman of the Timber Corporation. He commenced his duties at the head office of the corporation in Battaramulla. These activities took place amidst religious rituals. A group including members of the staff of the corporation was present. Prasanna Sanjeeva, who was appointed as the chairman of the Western Province Road Passenger Transport Authority, commenced his duties at Ranmagapaya. State Minister Rohita Abe Gunawardena and several people's representatives were present on the occasion. Upali Kodikara commenced his duties as the chairman of the Western Provincial Road Development Authority. He assumed duties amidst religious observances. General Manager of the authority, RMS Bandaranayaka, and several others were present on the occasion. The dancing troupe of Vidura College has won the Moscow Believes in Talent dancing competition. 80 teams representing 8 countries took part in the dancing competition, which was held in Russia. The dancing team of Vidura College, Colombo, emerged victorious. The triumphant team was warmly welcomed at the Katunayake airport this morning. A large crowd, including the parents of young dancers, was present on the occasion. For more information, visit www.itnews.lk. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.